Hello everyone, welcome back to our Ask Me Anything sessions. So today we have received a couple of questions in our community, Success Labs community. We will be answering those and then we will close the session. So today, I will go to my Success Labs Academy. I will see. So there are a couple of questions, mostly students who are attending Australian payroll. So they have few questions. So we have two questions today. So let me answer one by one. First one is from Simarjit from Australia. So let's see what she has asked today. Okay, so the question is a simple one. What are the country-specific info types for Australia? Yeah, this is a very straightforward question, Simarjit. So this questions, I think I have already covered in the Australian payroll. If you have, I think if you go through the Australian payroll series, you will be finding the answer. But quickly, I will be sharing a document for your immediate consumption. So that is the document which I kept ready for you. So this document I will be sharing with you. This is an official SAP document, and it covers your very specific to Australian payroll, SAP Australia payroll specific input types. You will be finding like 188, that is the text Australia input types. Then it has the text file number, that's the TFN and all those stuff. Then we do have 188, we have 227, that is the TFN Australia input type. Then under that text Australia 0188, we have a text scale specific to payroll Australia. You can create those text scales as well, right? Then what we can have, these are the different details, flat text details, text exemptions details, okay? All those details you will be finding here, right? And there is also an input type, as I say, 227, that is a TFN Australia text file number. That is the main input type in Australian payroll. Then we do have 220, that is your superannuation input type, right? So that is already there, specific to Australian payroll. Then leave maintenance, Australia is very critical input type, which is 261, very specific because Australia leaves are a little bit different compared to the other country leave types. So we have a specific input type for Australia leave maintenance, and it has a 261. Similarly, the payment summary input type, that is a 626, right? Then we do have there are some other input types as well, like 850, that is for eligible termination payment, ETP, employee termination payment is produced, and that is like 850 input type we do have. Then you have 849 payment summary Australian input type, right? So all these details are there, this in the input type. So what I will do, there are many more. So I will recommend to go to the Australia payroll, that series. In that you will be finding more details. So how to find that? So I've already shared the link already, so you can go through that. I think you have asked this question under SAP HCM OnPremise, but no worries. Actually, these questions will be answered for you once you go through the Australian payroll series. So meanwhile, I will be sharing this link with you so that at least you will be getting the immediate answer. So let me share this thing with you. Yeah, so I'll copy the link for immediate consumptions. Actually, I will just share here. So this is the link. Also watch SAP Australia payroll series. You will be getting there. Okay. So let me check out if I have any other document available. I think this is enough. You will be getting document PYAU. So I have a PPT also. So that is, I think it is already there in your Australian payroll document. Okay, so PYAU. Australia payroll input types. Yeah, there is an Excel also. There is an Excel and there is a PPT. So this is already there in your Australian payroll, but for your reference, I'm just pulling it out. And for your, yeah, these are which you've already discussed, right? Australia specific payroll. your info types. This is specific info type 188, 227, 220. The little bit of explanation is given here in this guide. Okay. So this link also I will be sharing with you so that you don't have to go somewhere else to search for it. So make it easy. Copy link. Done. Let me post it here. Other than that, I think in the PPT also it has been covered. So this PPT, whenever you'll be going through those PPT for especially Australia payroll specific, after understanding the process and all, you should be able to go through this. Let me check it out. I think in the PPT also it is there. Basics after understanding the basic Australia payroll should be there. July to June, that is the financial year. Then we do have input type specific for this is an STP payroll in Australia. Yeah, so this is a generic input types for country, not a country specific one, but we do have country specific. Yeah, so this is someone I've hired in how to hire someone in Australia that I have covered here. So I think it should be towards the end, it will be there. 188, huh? So this is how the input types will be looking like for employee. 188. So let me so these are again the same thing I have kept it here. For 7 info types, right? I have mentioned here. And detailed, I have explained 188, what is 188. Okay. Then for that employees, I try to maintain those specific percentage details. So this is a 188. So I'm not going to explain all this. It is already covered in your payroll, right? So there is some algorithm as well. You will find TFN algorithm, right? So very detailed way it is there covered. So I will request go through that video and I'm sure you will be finding the detail. But for your information now, this is how it will be looking at 226, that's the payment summary. Then we do have how to maintain also. I have kept it here in this, right? What kind of issues you may get, payment summary. Then we do have ETP and the info type 850. Then 849, that is your payment summary, right? Okay, so I think that's all. That's all. Yeah. So this is, I think it will resolve your queries specific to this thing. So this is PPT. I think that will be enough. PPT again, I have to update it and I will be sharing with you. Okay, so I think that solves a query. So next query is next one is again coming from Samarjit. We have another question. How can I read more about the on-premise upgrades released every year? Is it somewhere on the SAP website? The answer is yes. Thanks for guessing that. Are these known as stack upgrades? Similar, yeah, with similar kind of terminology we use it. In this case, we need to execute all the test cases, meaning performing end-to-end testing. Yes, the regression testing is definitely needed. Any kind of upgradation you are doing, standard scenario will definitely work, but still you have to test. But wherever any kind of a custom report, custom enhancement, those RISE-FW objects you have done, okay, in the project, definitely you have to test them. Okay, so even I have gone through a similar kind of a project in my first job. That is one of the upgrade project I have done in long back in 2012, right? So at that point of time, it was for a UK client, and it is a completely 1 month activity because it's a very big project, and we were 2 consultants. Actually, I was very junior there at that point of time. I just started my career, and during that point of time, this was a very good learning experience for me as well. Right. So those details you will be finding. So I'll be providing the link. I've already opened here. Yeah. So this is a link where exactly you will be finding. You can see the support package, actually they call it SAP ERP Human Capital Management Support Package Schedules. And in that, you will be finding all the detailed information, right? So based on your what kind of support package you are doing, you're using, mostly people are in now EHP 8, right? No, I don't think anyone is in still EHP 7. EHP 8 is the latest one. Okay, I started my career with EHP 6, right? So in 2010, it was EHP 6 at the point of time. And even I've not seen EHP 4, EHP 5 as such, but people I have heard about those people who started in 1998 and all. In India, 1996, actually, the SAP HCM started and all, but actually, globally, it started in 1987, okay, which coincides with my birth year. But here you'll be finding all the details about those individual EHP packages and all. EHP is nothing but your enhancement package, okay? Those support packages also call it and all. And you will be finding those details, those add-ons and those schedules. Okay, what are the meaning of HRSP? Your HRSP is HR support package. It's a popular terminology, they use it. And this activity generally will be done by the basis people, SAP basis people. And as a functional consultant, your role is more towards testing part of it. Once you get a green signal that you're from SAP based system, yeah, upgrade is over. Now we're ready to test. Okay, so you can test theirs from that moment. Okay, so similar, there is another terminology called CLC. So it's again a country specific legal changes packages will be there. Okay, suppose there is some changes happening in your specific to for your country and all. So those details also will come. So those details are here. I will share this link. It is, you can access it, and more details are here. And also there are some important notes. It is a little tricky to understand all this thing, but I don't think it will be very difficult. Okay, so I will say this document, this link I will be sharing with you in the chat. So you can go through that, refer this. This is for your detail you'll be finding there. Then we do have the next question was testing. I have already answered. Okay. Then other than that, we have some notes as well. I think there is some notes, so I will just share with you. Yeah. So this deck is important. This deck summarizes, this is again official documentation from SAP. Okay. So here they have explained nicely that how typical CLC works, key benefit of CLC process, but you don't have to go through in details about it, but just for your understanding, I can share this link with this PPT with you. Okay. So this is called as HCM country legal changes. Suppose you're any country specific legal changes process, how does it work? They have given the details about it. Okay. So this PPT I will be sharing with you. Okay. So I think this is enough, more than enough to answer for your queries. So thank you very much for asking those queries. It definitely helps to the communities as well. Okay. So yeah, so this is actually on-premise upgrades releases every year. So it's a twice. Actually, say you can find the cycle here, the schedule. So as currently I'm focusing on SuccessFactors, the cycle is twice in a year. Okay. But here in the upgradation package also, you will find a similar kind of a cycle. Okay. So you can see those schedules here. Yeah, twice in a year mostly. But that you will be finding in the FAQs. There is a FAQ question. Yeah. So I will recommend go through this FAQ. Okay. How to identify, how to download it. These are not required for you. But frequently asked questions, for which release this is valid. Okay. So all the things you will be finding. Most of the questions, frequently asked question, you will be finding here in this category. Okay. So synchronization package and CLC package are the same. This is a very detailed way. Even I have not gone through, to be honest with you, this is not required at all. But if you want to enhance, upgrade your knowledge, you can go through it. Okay. Yeah, so you will be finding the schedules also. Okay, so for everything there will be schedule. Okay, so those schedules also you will be finding how to find those schedule also. They're explained here, all those details. And if I go through any in this, let's say 2023, let's say any of those packages, this one I'm going for. I don't think it's opening. Let me check it out. So yeah, as you mentioned, support package tags, this is also known as the support package tags. You will be finding those topic here. schedules for maintenance delivery, support package track strategy, so details of support package stack components. These are actually, if you want to go through, you can go through all those details. There are different links for it, and you can check it out with all the schedules, all the details you'll be finding from here. I think the release upgrade maintenance details you'll be finding here in this package. Yeah, so it is taking some time to load. I hope it answered your query, but yeah, so let's see. Okay, thanks for those questions. And I recommend to go to the Australian payroll once again in detail, and we can connect. If you have any other queries, definitely I'll be more than happy to answer them. Thank you very much for joining.